Hey, how's it going? Dave 2D here. So this is a video about the upcoming gaming laptops for 2019. So this year in 2018, we had a pretty good selection of devices to choose from. We had a lot of thin and light gaming laptops. We had some inexpensive ones. And next year, 2019, I think the biggest change we'll see early on in the year is the new GPUs from Nvidia, so the RTX cards. Those are expected to be revealed at CES this year, and we've seen some leaked benchmarks so far, and from the looks of it, it's pretty promising. Now, based on those leaks, RTX laptops look like they're going to be running the same GPU die as the big boy desktop RTX cards. So the same number of CUDA cores. The clock speeds are going to be lower because they're going to have to do that to reduce thermal output, but the performance of those chips look to be quite impressive. Everything across the board is a nice bump up. Now keep in mind that these are leaked specs and benchmarks. The drivers that they're using for these benchmarks are obviously very early drivers, and we don't know anything about thermal performance yet, but the performance gains look decent. The notable things to me are the fact that an RTX 2080 Ti gaming laptop exists at all. Like, that is a very powerful GPU at the desktop version, which consumes a ton of power. I'd love to see how they integrate that into a mobile version of that. The other thing is that the RTX 2060 benchmark that was leaked, that is performing slightly better than the 1070 Max-Q. So that card, the 1070 Max-Q, was a very popular card amongst the kind of premium gaming laptop segment. Like Razer Blade was using it, the Aero 15, the GS65, like so many devices were using that card. And to see that RTX 2060 match that is really cool, because that means we're going to see some entry-level gaming laptops, which cost like $800 at the low end. They're going to be able to get some killer performance this year with those new RTX cards. Next thing, CPU. So this year we got the 8th gen Intel CPUs, which are running 6 cores. That was a really big jump up for certain people. Like if you're a gamer, didn't make that much of a difference, but any kind of multi-core application that could take advantage of extra cores was performing better. But for 2019, I feel like we might get like a 9th gen spec bump that's like 300 megahertz faster than the 8th gen, but I think most devices will still be running 6 cores. We might see like an 8 core at the top end, like an i9 of some sort, but seriously, you're gonna have something super thick to cool that properly. Now I wanna talk about some other things like hardware changes overall. In 2018, I thought that we would get just faster screens, and we saw a lot of devices running 144Hz panels. I think those panels are going to come down in price a little bit, so we're going to see some fast panels in some cheaper laptops, which would be really nice. Like, can you imagine, I don't know, like a $500-600 gaming laptop with 144Hz screens? We're starting to see that, like the OP gaming laptop from Walmart, they dropped their price by like 40%. That's a pretty decent pickup right now, but we're going to see devices like that. Cheaper devices with really fast screens, and that's going to be nice to see, because a good gaming experience in 2018 has to come with a fast screen. Being stuck at 60 Hz is like, that's 2000 and late. Another thing we're going to see, I think, is a whole shift in thinner and lighter gaming laptops. Like we saw some of the big companies like Dell, Alienware, they made the M15 this year. I mean, they've been the king of big boy laptops. They made something thin. I think the whole industry is shifting to thinner and lighter devices, which is great. But to answer the question of should you get a gaming laptop right now at the end of 2018, or should you wait for 2019 to roll around and then choose then? Here's my thoughts on that. If you buy a gaming laptop right now, at the end of 2018, during the holiday season, you're going to get good pricing for excellent hardware. In 2 or 3 months, it may not be like the latest and greatest stuff, but you're going to be able to play all the games that you could possibly want to play right now. Like, the hardware is excellent, and I'd be very comfortable buying a gaming laptop right now. Next year's going to bring faster stuff. Of course it is, but it's not going to be a huge jump. I think it's going to be like 2, maybe even 3 years before we see a really big increase in laptop gaming performance. I think next year is going to be an iterative change. It's going to be good, but I wouldn't wait for it if you're looking for something right now. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.